Hello, princesses, and welcome back to Not Fit for Print Beauty with me, Rebecca. Well, allow me to be a little early in wishing you a very, very happy and healthy new year. Finally, it's 2021, and we're hoping that it's a little bit smoother or sunnier sailing ahead. Speaking of sunny, I'd like to tell you how excited I am that today my video is in collaboration with Suni over at MakeupSkin, one of my favorite people here on YouTube. Suni and I have been just dying to do a collaboration together, and we finally had a fun idea. Suni and I are going to do a New Year's Eve look across the pond. That's right. The United States, Los Angeles, California to be exact, is teaming up with Suni and MakeupSkin over in England to do 2 New Year's Eve looks. Now it's true, none of us are really hitting the town too much this year, but it's fun to pretend, and it's always fun to be able to go all out on a makeup look. I love working with Suni because if you have missed her channel, and I don't know how you have, I will absolutely link her video below. I can't wait to see what Suni does. Suni is such an accomplished and skilled makeup artist. And the other thing about Suni, which is the antithesis of me, Suni is so calming and relaxing. Like, I like to curl up and watch Suni just apply her makeup and her swatches, and just the way her videos go are so smooth and kind of gentle and relaxing and pretty. Suni is so pretty, and everything she does is so pretty. So I'm just so excited to be teaming up with Suni. And what Suni and I have done is we have chosen 2 looks. We are going to do one look using the Natasha Denona Bronze Palette, which is actually the look I already have on here. We'll see me apply it in a moment. And we're going to do a second look with the ever popular limited edition, but I think soon to be back, I hope soon to be back, Fire Rose palette from Charlotte Tilbury. Other than that, we have picked all or most of the same products to go along with it. We are ready for our New Year's celebration, and we wanted to together celebrate with you guys at home. So sit on back. I'm going to come back with my hair back and nothing on my face, and we're going to start from the very beginning to recreate this look with the Natasha Denona Bronze Palette, and then the second look with Charlotte Tilbury. And I can't wait to see what Suni over at MakeupSkin is going to do with her 2 looks. Stay right there. Okay, let's get started. I have my hair all back, nothing on my face. We're going to start with the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter. I wear shade 3, but you know that most recently, and I'm going to put it just kind of everywhere. I'm almost going to use it as a primer. I use this pretty much as a primer all the time. I don't really think it can be worn alone, because if you wear it alone, it can look a little greasy, you'll see. But we'll talk about that in a moment. And about the brush I'm using. But let me just say really quickly, this Hollywood Flawless Filter, if you haven't ever found one you like, is now available in more kind of half shades. And most of them look like we're more golden. It's also available in a smaller travel size now, and that was new for Charlotte's Christmas release. Okay, so now I have kind of this really dewy base, which is going to be kind of fun under the Chanel Beiges water tint, okay? So this is the water tint. I know that Suni is using the same type of foundation from Chanel, but with more coverage. I am going to use the water tint because I like a really light coverage. I don't know if you've seen this guy. Let me get him real close to the camera here. The water tint is these little tiny, I think you can see it, little bursts of little bubbles, and then when you put it on your hand, it turns into, see it running down my finger there? It turns into kind of a watery tint. And I love that I can apply it with my hands, and I'm putting it right over this base. So I'm going to have a really kind of dewy face, which I think is actually really nice for the evening. For every day, I probably wouldn't put the Flawless Filter underneath this. I do need a little bit of concealer, but look at how kind of shiny and dewy I am, which I'm really good with for a nighttime look. For concealer, I have been really liking the Clinique Even Better, the eraser. You know, have you ever had a product that had like a brush or an attachment and you had no idea? This top of this fell off recently, and who knew? There's a little sponge inside that I've never used and never will use, but surprise, it's there. So this has been my favorite. This is a kind of a light coverage, kind of runny little guy. Boy, am I shiny. Kind of a runny little guy, but I really like it because it's pliable and it's perfect for what I need. I'm kind of a little broken out lately. I don't know if it's holiday stress or what. I'm going to use just what I used a moment ago. You saw me use it with the foundation. I'm going to use this artist brush. I don't have a lot of artist brushes, but these kind of small flat artist brushes, that's the brand ARTIS, I'll link them below, are really nice synthetic brushes for putting on concealer and foundation and things like that. I don't really use, I know they make eye brushes and things like that, and that's not really my thing. I have some concealer over my eyes here. Okay, so now what I did really, as you see there, the coverage was mostly the concealer. And I have a little microfiber towel here, nice and damp, that I can wipe my hands off with, or I'm just gonna get concealer everywhere, and we don't want that, do we? Okay, let's continue on here with our base. Well, we have kind of the foundation area set. Let me adjust my top here. Okay. How about, let's do a little bit of bronzing. I have the Airbrush bronzer from Charlotte Tilbury here in shade 3, and my very trusty and loved Sonia G brush that I use constantly for bronzing. And I'm going to bronze everywhere. I once had someone say, oh my goodness, how do you put bronzer anywhere? It should never go below this. Not true. You can bronze up anywhere you want. And I almost just use this to kind of give a little bit of a sun kiss in winter and just tame down that matte a little. I almost use the bronzer like I would a powder. Why not? Why not? Stop. Don't be so stuck to the rules. I'm looking around at all the fun stuff I have. I want to do blush next. Charlotte Tilbury always does blush last, but I like to do lipstick last. I have here the Wayne Goss blusher, and I have it here in the Bright Poppy. And because we're going with golden bronze colors, I kind of wanted to do that on the cheek too. So I'm going to take a Rephr number 5 and go into that, and then we're going to use that kind of golden color. It just kind of goes really well. He's paired it with kind of a coppery bronze gold. Oh, I blew on a brush. I'm not supposed to do that. I'm only using it on myself. We're a little uneven. That's where my hands come in. Suni is going to laugh because Suni is, of course, a trained makeup artist. And I am, as you probably know, a makeup editor. So I'm used to trying this stuff out, telling people if it's good or if it works, but we're coming from totally different levels. That's why this is so much fun. Now let's take this and put it over. Yeah, I use the same brush. Why? Because I'm mixing the colors anyway. Look at that bronze. I don't find a lot of use for this particular Wayne Goss set. That's why I thought this would be really fun. And I'm even going to put it here and here. Remember, we're going for this really wild kind of party look. And I will take my hair down. I'm just trying to get it out of the way while we create this. What do you guys think? Kind of fun. So we don't need any highlight. I think we're glowy enough, right? Okay. Let's go into the eye look. We got 2 eye looks coming up. And the first we're going to start with is the Natasha Denona Bronze Palette. It's so pretty, and typical of me, I have not planned out where I'm going with this yet. So let me get started first by taking a nice fluffy sky brush from Sonia G, and let's go into, oh boy, let's go into this color right here. That'll be a nice, just kind of neutrally powder, just to set my look. Now, if you've come over from Sunny's channel, you are like, this woman does her makeup so fast. Absolutely. I am you know, accidentally it's kind of being known as my thing. I do super quick eye looks and everyone goes, how do you do an eye look that quickly? So I'm kind of trying to slow down here, princesses. I really am, and I'm still not doing very well at that, am I? Okay, so we have this color right here, just all over the eye. And then I'm gonna use the same brush and I'm gonna go into the crease. Let's move up to this color right here. See where I'm going there? And let's just get that in the crease. This is such a beautiful palette. I know from a lot of you in comments, I'm just going in swirling motions here, that you've gotten this palette. What we're doing now is we're just kind of laying a base for, I'm gonna jazz it up in a moment, don't worry, because we are going for a New Year's look, but I am not gonna stray from my typical quick looks. I have hooded eyes. Well, I have slightly hooded eyes, one more hooded than the other. And so, that's just me knocking over things if you're wondering what the noise is. What do you think? Oh my God, it's so pretty! Okay, and we want to go underneath. I want to kind of like a little smoky underneath. I'm going to go underneath with that same color and just run it all the way underneath because it's kind of not a holiday eye look. Unless it's smoky, right? I'm sure you agree. Okay, what I want to do is I want to go over the top with something over the top. So let's do this guy right here. Come on now. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm just like having a little private moment with this color. Remember, we still got to do some eyeliner. We're going to do some mascara and lipstick. The second look that I do, I'm going up with this rather than just on the lid. I'm kind of going all the way up the eye with it. Why not? New Year's Eve. Do you know that New Year's Eve is also my birthday? Shh, it's my birthday. I'm going to be 21. What? What? Why don't you believe me? Let's go into the corner of the eye with this color right here, which is kind of a bronzy color. Oh, I'm so excited. I like this look already. We need some mascara. We need some, I'm going to use this black espresso liner from Pat McGrath. And if I, do you know where to start liners, guys? You want to hear a trick? This is just my trick. I always start a liner on my ankle because if I start it on my hand and then do my makeup, it sets. And I walk around all day with a line on my hand, and I would rather walk around all day with a line on my ankle. So I am known for having lines on my ankles. I am lining the whole eye with this. If you use a dark liner, it can make your eye look a little bit smaller, but it's so sultry for an evening look that I don't really mind. Pardon me while I make a funny face. These are such soft liners too. They're so quick. I'm going to use my Surratt eyelash curler, and then we're going to put on some Pat McGrath mascara and some lipstick. And then I'm ready to take down my hair and have a wild night in. But no, wild night out. We're pretending. Okay, here is the Pat McGrath. This is the Dark Star mascara, which I love. It has this like kind of like little caterpillar-y wand, I like to call it. And it is so dramatic and so beautiful. It's not very exciting to put on mascara on camera, but I amaze myself with how well I can just talk through it. I think how many of you out there are just kind of busy, and if you're moms too, and if your kids are a tad bit older, so not just a baby in arms, but a tad bit older, you can yell directions and instructions to them while putting on makeup. That is what prepared me for talking to you guys while I put on mascara. The other day, my daughter was analyzing the movie version of Anne Frank versus the diary of Anne Frank and the differences. And I helped her with her essay while putting on a face of makeup. And I thought, I guess this is what I do on YouTube too. Except we don't talk about books versus movies. What were the differences? Well, you'll have to read her paper. I hope she gets a good grade. All right, so now we have our mascara on a bit clumsily. Suni and I are doing, well, first of all, here's my eye look. Oh, I'm so excited. I kind of love it. And it goes with my shirt, my little glitzy shirt. Okay, Suni and I are doing one red and one nude lip. Let's do the nude lip first. And I picked the Charlotte Tilbury Super Nudes. I picked Super Nude. She did a whole collection of nudes, but this is Super Nude. There it is on my hand. I thought that would kind of be pretty because it has some of those rosy undertones that will kind of go with this. I usually would use a liner, but we're not. These are such pretty nudes. Ooh! So here it is. This is my look number 1 for my New Year's Eve look. What do you guys think? This is my look number 1 featuring the Natasha Denona Bronze Palette. I'm going to take it off. I'll leave the base on actually, but I'm going to take off the eye look and the lips, and we're going to come back and do a look with Charlotte Tilbury's very famous Fire Rose. So stay right there. Don't go anywhere. Okay, I'm back. I still have the same base on, but we're going to add some highlighter this time. We're going to add our Charlotte Tilbury Fire Rose and some red lipstick. I have Elson from Pat McGrath. It's like the best red in the entire world. And we're actually gonna have to put it on with a brush or it will be a mess, but let's get started. I'm gonna add Natasha Denona I Need a Nude Glow highlighter. Why? Because I just really like it. I have a tilted brush here, a Refer number 4, and we're just gonna spark this up with that. It is a really pretty champagne glow. I still have my blush on from Goss, so we're gonna kind of leave that. But I just really wanted to really bling it up because we are doing a New Year's Eve look. So I just really wanted it to be really kind of festive and fun. And like I told you guys, it's my birthday. So it's got to be like extra good, right? On New Year's Eve. Not New Year's Eve yet at time of filming. But I'm starting the party early. Here's the Fire Rose palette. You know what it looks like. What I always say to people when they ask me about the formulas, about the shades in this quad. It's not the shade, I gave it away. It's the formula. This formula is insane. It's outstanding. Let's go in here with the Refer number 1, which I always often like to start with. Let's not do the typical prime, enhance, smoke. Let's just start here with our shade right here. Let's just do something a little bit different today. And let's just go in right here and just kind of do the crease. I wonder what Suni is doing over on her channel. Suni and I planned out these looks, but we didn't plan out how we were going to do them because that kind of takes the fun out of it, right? So I kind of wonder how she's going to do it. Let me just even myself out here. And I'm just kind of using circular motions. You know, you get really, really, really spoiled when you have good brushes and good eyeshadow because they work together like a handshake. Boy, my cheeks are blingy. So we're just kind of setting up the crease on the eye so that when you can see I'm kind of fighting with an eyelash that's getting in my eye, so that when we try to make this even brighter, it'll cooperate. So I'm going to also take this Sonia G brush and run the same color all the way under the eye just to give it a little bit of light. And I'm not even tapping off the brush because like I said with the first look that we did, in my estimation, it's kind of festive when it's smoky. So the smokier we can get, the better. We want it to be smoky. There we have one part of that. I am going to now take the same brush, the same number 1, and I'm going to take that prime shade, the first shade, and I'm going to go in over the lid. And just kind of over the entire eye. I'm just kind of getting creative here. I just want to start kind of giving a shine to the rest of it. So what I did was I took the second shade and went in. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this brush right here from Sonia G, and I am going to take this darkest shade and just highlight the outside. Sorry, I was looking in the viewfinder, not at you guys. Just going to kind of highlight the outside and under the eye as well. And that's kind of a red, kind of a burgundy shade, but it just makes it a little more evening appropriate. I try to have my birthday during the day and New Year's Eve during the night. I'm not really a diva. I joke about it. I'm not. You can't be a diva when your birthday is New Year's Eve, guys, because you'd be a very disappointed diva. It's a weird birthday to have. Are you ready for this? My daughter, so my birthday is New Year's Eve. My daughter's birthday is Christmas Day. You can't make this up. I'm serious. And my other daughter is January 4th, but her due date was January 1st. We almost had the like January, December perfecta holiday birthdays. Okay, so now we have a kind of a base of the eye set up, and now's the best part. It's time for the Super Pop shade, which you can see from outer space. NASA has tested it, and you can indeed see this shade from outer space. Check it out. I'm having a little bit of fallout with it, as I often do, but I kind of don't care because it's New Year's Eve, and it just kind of looks like you walked into a glitter bomb. Or you are a glitter bomb. So it's kind of on my lashes and it's kind of to the side. And I know that's kind of a no-no, but I'm really kind of into it for New Year's Eve. And I just kind of love it. Like I think I'm gonna put more of it on after I do the liner. I'm gonna do the same liner and the same mascara. I have again the, what did I say? The Black Espresso from Pat McGrath. And I am going to do the whole eye. For an everyday look, I would do a lighter color on the waterline, but for an evening look, I really just like that smokiness. Even though I know it kind of brings in and makes the eye smaller, as I said before, I just kind of like the smokiness to it. Oh, that's so pretty. Okay, let's use our Surratt Lash Curler like we did last time. And let's get our mascara on, and then let's get into this Elson Red, which is going to be really fun to do on camera. I have like major performance anxiety about putting on red lipstick on camera, you guys. So you're going to have to bear with me. Hold my hand, if you will. Would you hold my hand? Oh my God, I have got such fallout from this Fire Rose palette. I must have just been really kind of going fast. Who, me? Go fast. Because I'm telling you guys, I am having a lot of fallout, but I'm kind of into it because, I mean, if you're going to have glitter on your face, it kind of looks like I did it on purpose is what I'm saying. I didn't. It's a mistake. But what did Freud say? Work with your neuroses, not against them. So we're going to work with it. It's not a neuroses. It's a klutzies. Okay. Love it! I'm not going to put on any more. I said I was going to put on more, but honestly, we got enough glitter on my face here. Okay, I'm going to steal the brush. You guys have heard me rave. I love my Makeup by Mario lip palette, but I really want to use the Elson lipstick from Pat McGrath, but I love his lip brush. So let's get my Elson. This is the special edition one with the diamond heart. Have you seen this color, you guys? It's kind of similar to the one she did with Supreme that like nobody on earth got. I don't know if you've seen this color. This is like the most gorgeous red. And I know there's always gorgeous reds, but this is a gorgeous, gorgeous red. Let me like do a little, it's kind of like a blue orange. I don't know. All right, so red lipsticks are tough. So let's get a little help. So pretty. I'm just getting a little bit of help from my brush. And I gotta make sure we don't get it on the teeth. You guys know the trick for that, right? We'll talk about it in a moment. And get here. I'm still making a mess. Red lipstick is great though because it always makes your teeth so white. Oh my God, I just spread it on my face. This is why this is really fun to do this with Suni, who's a professional makeup artist. So it's really kind of funny to watch the two. I'm just an editor. I'm a typer. But I've been playing in makeup forever. All right. Let's try to clean that up. This is why I don't do red on camera. I told you I had performance anxiety. Let's put a little more on. And of course, the trick to make sure that you don't get any on your lips is to go, that it gets all over your finger and not on your lips. Don't wipe it on your pretty blouse though, Rebecca. A little bit right here still that I'm terrified to use this finger for. I made it worse. Okay. Okay, so here is the finished look with Charlotte Tilbury Fire Rose and my messy red lipstick. But you know what? There's something kind of Courtney Love about messy red lipstick that I kind of like. And I took Courtney, when I worked for a magazine one year, I actually took Courtney shopping. She's kind of amazing, right? And she always had this kind of really sloppy red lipstick. So I'm going kind of 90s Courtney Love with my red crazy lipstick. What do you think? I love it. It's Happy New Year and happy birthday to me and Happy New Year to Suni at MakeupSkin and Happy New Year to all of you. Thank you so much. This has been not quite a year for me on YouTube, few months away from it, but I've spent most of the year with you guys and I just adore you all. Thank you so much for spending it with me. I cannot wait to go over to Suni's channel. I'm going to link her video below. Let's see what she creates with these two palettes and the same pretty much makeup along the way. Can't wait to see it. If you go over there from my channel, please tell Suni that I said hello. And if you are here from Suni's channel, welcome. It's so lovely to meet you. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Leave your comments below. I love to chat with you guys. And the greatest compliment that you can give me as we start the new year is to subscribe to my channel. So I certainly hope that you do. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.